Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. Um, I'm just looking for my video. There it is. Yay, I found it. Ah, happy 5th of July. I hope you guys had a good 4th. I kind of have a craft-a-lanch going over here. I'm stalling. I'm not just jumping straight into a project because I want you guys to be able to vote. So we'll see who's up early on the 5th of July. And we'll see what they say. If they don't jump on soon, I'll just start something. But it was just the thought I had. I have like all of these scraps on the side of my desk. And I don't love it because craft-a-lanch, hello, it's a real thing. Plus some things that aren't scraps. So, Rhonda Lane, how you doing? How is Aussie land treating ya? Good, I hope. Ooh, there. Yeah, had some scraps over there. Let's just put those in the scrap box. That's where we're gonna put those. Good morning, Cinnamon G. Cinnamon G, you're in Canada, aren't you? That's what my brain thinks anyways, that you're in Canada. I could be making it up though. My brain does a lot of making things up. It's a very creative brain. It likes to make lots of things up. Let's see. So, just hanging out. You're in Nebraska. See, I made it up. Nebraska. I think Call Me Crafty Owl's in Nebraska. Did you know that? I'm being kind of quiet because my son is asleep on the couch in the other room. And, you know, you don't wake a sleeping bear. So we're just going to let him sleep and quietly craft in the craft room. I would just shut the door and everything would be fine. But then the internet won't come in. The internet is an open door policy only. So it doesn't like it when I close the door. I am just working on right now these little envelopes that I showed you guys in a video. Oh, when the low mojo video. When you want to be in your craft room, but you don't really have the mojo. That was what these were from. Deidre, you made it through the 4th of July. Me too. Hope you had a good one. We did. We had a good one. It's so cool because we can see a bunch of different cities' fireworks from our house. So we can see like 3 surrounding cities. We can just sit in our backyard comfortably and watch 3 different cities do their fireworks display. Now, there's one that you have to get on the roof for, but the other 2, we can literally just sit in our backyard and see it. We can see Taylor and Hutto fireworks. We have to get on the roof for Pflugerville. There we go. These little envelopes are so much fun, so easy. And once I have them, You could decorate them before you put them together, glue them together, but they're easy to decorate just like this as well. So I was waiting for a few people to show up to decide what we were going to work on today, but I'm feeling like making a journal. So I have some kits that just arrived from Dreams Etc. And so we could do that. I have my BRB. This is for when I leave my desk and go grab something, which I do all the time in a live. Be right back. And I need to color these, or I'm going to cover them probably in paper or paint them or something. So I was going to let you guys vote. Journal, cards, random. Those are the three options. Journal, we can do journal stuff, card stuff, or random. And random would be like, oh, maybe we'll decorate these envelopes. Maybe we'll decorate the Be Right Back letters. I also have some folios. Y'all want to work on a folio? Y'all want to see what's, you want a sneak peek? This is a folio sneak peek. That's all you get to see, front and back. There we go. This will be coming out soon, but there's a little sneak peek for you. All the above. I love your spirit, Rhonda Lane. Are we related? I want to do all the above too. Well, let's decorate these real quick. We'll just throw some stuff on them and get them off the desk, and then we'll move on to something else. I'm going to grab a brayer and some ink. I like, my favorite brayer is actually the Tim Holtz brayer. I want a bunch of these little doodads. I think this is the Timmy one. Because it's so good with ink. It's so good with ink. I wouldn't want to put paint on it, but it is like a dream with ink. So I have some ink. What do you know? And I just love this little thing. Look at that. It just puts ink on so nicely. Just a quick way to add a little something to these envelopes. I'm going to put more blue, I think, on the outside, and then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of brown in the middle. Now, you don't have to ink these up. You could obviously put paint on them. You can just put, I usually put paper. I usually do something like this, a little bit of ink or gesso. Gesso is really nice on them too. And then I decorate them with like labels and whatever. I like to have a handful of these envelopes made up in my stash undecorated, and then that way whatever journal I'm working on, I can customize them to my journal. I have some new series coming up on my channel. I'm real excited about it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. That's my hope anyways. But yeah, the little Tim Holtz brayer is perfect for ink. Absolutely love it. Let me clean it up. And then I want to use a little bit of brown. We had a good time yesterday. We went to a parade in the morning. Breakfast at Grandma's house. And doing some honeydews for Grandma. And then we came home and honestly took a nap. That was glorious. I love sleep. And then I made a nice lunch for everyone. I got a little bit of crafty time. It was nice. I'm just putting a little, this is ground espresso. We were going to do a movie on the driveway, and then we just ran out of time and got too tired. So we're going to have to do that a different night. But yeah, I like the way this is kind of smoothing out. I don't know if it's because it's still wet with that blue, but that's nice and grungy, isn't it? This brayer comes in different sizes. This is the smallest size, and then there's a larger size. I'm gonna leave this one all hit and miss like that. Look at us just trucking along here. So then, yeah, last night we watched a family movie yesterday in the afternoon when we woke up from our nap. Well, just me and my hubby napped. The kids played video games or something. And then, you know, there was the fireworks show and movie. Pretty low key, really. Look at these. They're pretty wet. They've got quite a bit of ink on them. But fun. Those are fun little envelopes to make. So easy, so fast. Hi, Miss Vicky. Hi, Heidi. How you doing? Hello to everyone who's quietly watching. Good morning or afternoon or evening to you as well. My squirt bottle's gone, my little one, but I got myself a new Tim Holtz one since my other one broke. I kept forgetting to order it. Finally remembered one of my Amazon orders and picked one up. So happy. Okay, then you can just take random ephemera and decorate these up, or you can just wait and decorate them when you know what you're making. It might be fun to put a little stamp on. We don't need this many because there's only 3, but whatever. Just grab a handful. Maybe we'll put, we could put one of these on too. Let's see. You could put stickers, labels, flowers, whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat. We'll just put these on there for now, and I'll leave it mostly plain so that I can come back later and customize them to a journal. We'll do that. Let's lay these out nicely for the onlookers. See, you could put that there, but I think what we'll do is put it over here. We can do little stamps, big stamps. These are going to get a little bit lost because they're washy. I like that bird. And we can move it over here like so. Now the back seat is upside down. text. So we'll put the big one on the back. I have 4, so we can put a big one on the back over here too. Maybe we'll put one right there. Now, because these are like washi tape, I am going to put glue on them. Miss Flo, how are you? Good to see you, Andrea. We can slap one of these on there too. These are on a printable. There's a printable that's just stamps, faux stamps. So that's where that came from. I'm not going to spend too long on this. We've already been here for 15 minutes. We can start working on something real here in a minute. Heidi says, I finished 4 junk journals to give to a rescue mission in town. Well, that is amazing, Heidi. How cool is that? I love it. Find a way to turn your passion into a gift for others. That is a beautiful thing. I can always get behind that. Cool. That one's done, because later I can come back and put something like the focal point right there when I know where this little thing is going. Let's do one over here too. I have some things coming up. I have this new series that I'm starting. No spoilers on that yet. And then I have an unboxing of 3 kits from Dreams Etc. They are older kits that came. I believe Jen is changing things up. And these were kits from February, March, and April. But I believe she's changing things up and doing quarterly kits. Anyways, so we can play with one of those next. I'm going to leave the front undone. Just have a little something on the back there. I do like to use these as pockets too in my journals. So what I do is I just glue down these 3 sides on the back, especially when the back is upside down like this, the upside down text. Usually what I'll do is just glue the 3 sides, glue it down to my page, and then I have a tuck pocket there, and I have an envelope pocket as well. But I'm just decorating these. These can also just go into a pocket. I think it feels like, anyways, that we make tons of pockets and then it's a struggle to fill them up sometimes, or you just stay real busy trying to make enough things to fill up pockets. That's how I feel. So you can also, you know, have these on hand for that purpose too. Like these mushrooms. Another faux stamp. So I'm off today, my hubby's off today, and we're just sitting here scheming and planning how we're going to spend today too. And it's going to be another fun day. I think we're going to go to a local water park with the kiddos, and then I think we're also going to go to a pub and watch my favorite team, Spain, play. And it's an English pub, and they have the best fish and chips. So yeah, looks like this is shaping up to be a fun day as well. I'm going to put these little stamps back in the spot. I knew I grabbed too many. I think the spot's over here. There it is. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, you're right, Heidi. When people are down on their luck, that's when they need a beautiful gift where they can write their thoughts and journal and, you know, process. So I think junk journals are the perfect thing. I know, Heidi, you are a sweetheart. Well, hello, Melanie. Cassidy Wise, how are you? Hello from Ontario. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We are gonna have fun. Okay, I've got things. These are little folio covers. So for making this video, I have extra folio covers, but let's save that for when you guys get to see the video. It's like there's just so many options. It's hard to pick sometimes. Let's do this one. So this is the February kit, and it just has lots and lots of goodies. It's got a project to make like an accordion pocket journal. This one's for recipes. Recipe index card project is what this is. I know how to make these. So y'all want to make this? We can make this. Now, she gives instructions, which is really cool. I'm terrible at following instructions typically. I mean, I can, but it stresses me out. So I'll probably just make it my own way. But if you all want to make one, we certainly can. All right, this kit has so much in it. So this is just one of the kits. I love this this bee. I don't feel like y'all are getting the true color of them, but yes, I love that bee. Okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. It came with this fun tag. It has a die and tag stamps. Some stickers, ephemera. Now, it came with a lot of recipe cards. And here's what I was thinking. Those are postcards. Well, could be. Here's the recipe cards. I was thinking like recipe for happiness, and like still, even though it's like a recipe thing, it could also be a journal, and it could be a recipe for happiness journal. Wouldn't that be fun? So we need to pick I want a non-directional paper. I don't see one. I might have to grab from another place. These are all directional. Even this one, because of the writing, is pretty directional. This is probably the closest we're going to get. We'll use this one. This is going to be our cover for our little journal. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Vicki, did I say hi to you? I sure hope I did. It's thunderstorming there. Spend the day in the craft room. Woohoo! Already put dinner in the crock pot. Multitasking and taking care of business, Vicki. Pat on the back. All right. Let's do this. So, these little cards, these little recipe cards, This one seems to be the biggest one, and I think it's a 4x6. Sure is. Get that where y'all can see it. It's a little more than a 4x6, but I could trim it down. So these are roughly 4x6. All right, let's figure this out. So we need pockets. Oh, this is going to definitely be enough space. So let's trim this down. Like I said, there are directions. You don't have to figure anything out, but I'm going to go the hard way and figure things out. I'm going to cut this to 6.5. Is going to be, this is my cover for the little album. Let's do 6 3/4. Yeah, that should be good. 6 3/4 by 12. Now, for the flappy do, we are gonna need space. We're gonna need a couple of score lines. Let's score at 3 1/4 and 3 and 2 3/4. 2 3/4, 3 inches, and 3 1/4. That would be the normal way to say that, but my scoreboard works backwards. So basically what I'm doing at 1/4 of an inch, I'm folding these, and I'm creating an accordion fold on the top so she can handle lots of contents here. This is going to be a real simple no-sew project. Don't you worry, all you need is paper and glue and a trimmer, a ruler. But yeah, that gives it a gusset, and we can come back in and score that more if we need to. And now we just need to make pockets. How many cards do we have? Just making this up as we go along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we'll do 8. How you doing, Cordelia? Watch and listen on your phone. You were well, shucks. Husband may not like me much. I was gonna make you breakfast, but then Biddy Penny came on. Turns into a fend for yourself moment. Okay, we can do this a couple of different ways because I kind of just don't want to waste paper. You know me. This is going to be too short. Okay, this piece will just, whatever, we'll save it. I don't mind scraps. Let's get... You know what? Hold on, let me grab something. Really need to decorate these little suckers. I'm not going that far away, but hey, I do have Be Right Back. Whoa. I really just need to use these when I'm leaving the room. I'm not leaving the room. I'm just stretching across the room. I'm wondering, these are 6 3/4 envelopes, so they're 3 5/8 by 6.5. Wondering if we could just use these. We did make this 6 3/8. Remember that? And probably what I could do is just fold this in. It'll help reinforce. I get these envelopes from the Dollar Tree. They're super fancy. You can also get them, we're just going to go for it, okay? I'm going to tear that off, fold it in, reinforce that edge. Now, the way Jen gives you instructions to do it is with patterned paper. But I'm going to tell you that I'm a hoarder, and I don't want, I know it's pretty like this, but I kind of don't want to use my pattern paper in this way, even though I know it would be super pretty. I'm just going to use envelopes. Plus then I don't have to measure anything. That one's stuck? No. Then I don't have to build the envelopes. This, the version I'm giving you, would be good for craft fair projects or a quick gift for somebody. You know what? Christmas in July doesn't mean that you just have to craft Christmas cards. You could craft Christmas gifts. And if you have someone in your family who you think would like a recipe card, accordion folder, this would be a good little Christmas gift too. Okay, so we need 8 of these. And doing it this way is super fast. So that's why I say it would be good for a craft fair, because you don't spend a ton of time. You could make up a whole bunch of them pretty quickly. And, you know, I got 40 of these envelopes for $1. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Hey, Debbie, how are you? Good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever one it is for you. So, let's see how many that is. I have a feeling I need to grab a couple more. One more. Just need one more. And again, for those in the back row, this is number 6 3/4 is actually like what these are called. That's the technical term for the size of this envelope. Okay, and this actually is 6 3/4 by 12. We scored at 2 3/4, 3, and 3 1/4 for the lid. And now we have 8 of these little envelopes. Okay, this is going to be so quick. I'm about to blow your minds. All right, now grab some double-sided tape. Oh good gosh, I hope our garbage is at the curb because I hear the truck coming. I don't know. I really hope it's there. Typically you should really put your tape, this is double-sided tape, right here in the middle. Just a dab will do. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. That much tape. Especially this is a 3 5/8 or 5/8 tape. So that's all you need. Turn it over. I'm sure y'all seen this done before. I'm not like inventing this. This isn't mine. Oh, good gosh. Please let our trash be out. Please let our trash be out. I didn't take it out. And with it being, I don't know if my husband did, because it was the 4th yesterday. I thought about it last night before I went to bed. I'm like, oh, I should probably get the trash out. We'll know. Because if my husband hears that truck, we might hear him walk through and exasperate, and then we'll know the trash did not make it to the curb. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Shay. Wah. I ran out, y'all. I need to order more of this. I've been saying that for a while. And now it's truly true. One of the things I do is I write the tape size and where it came from on the inside. So this is 5/8 inch from a cherry on top. I love a cherry on top's double-sided tape. It's super sticky. And then look, my 3/8 is almost out too. Is Linda here yet? I'm wondering if she enjoyed, oh, I don't want to peel that off yet. If she enjoyed Despicable Me. She took her grandbabies to see it yesterday, or her granddaughter. Maritza. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's connect these first, and then we will connect them in here. Feels like the easiest thing to do. Miss Shay, I hope you're doing well. I need to box up your stuff. I haven't done that yet. I mean, I still haven't sent Cordelia hers either. I haven't sent anybody anything, so no one's being left out. It's just nobody's getting anything yet. That's it. That's what we're going for. I really got to get on top of my Happy Mail game. So this is what I'd like to do. I like to stack them so that they're even. I only take off one and do one at a time. And I put them on the same surface and just bring them together. Mash them together. Look, Jen's is going to be more sturdy than mine. There's no doubt about it. But this should be fine. Because she used that thick cardstock for her envelopes. And I used Dollar Tree pre-made envelopes. But in no time, like in 10 minutes, we're going to have an accordion pocket journal. So that's pretty awesome. If I do say so myself. Okay. How are y'all's puppies with 4th of July? Our dog loves it. She kept wanting to go out late last night and see all the fireworks that the neighbors were popping off. Okay, so now check it out. Ta-da! Like magic. All right, I need to put tape on the back of this one. So you just put tape in the center, and that way you get that awesome accordion action. Okay. And you can burnish things with a bone folder if that makes you happy, but I just mash it down. Okay, now this I need to line it up. One thing, you need to make sure that you've got your accordion going on the correct side. Down here, I'm just gonna kind of line this up. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, like that. We didn't even score this, we just bent it over. Okay. Now, ta-da, we did it. Look at us, we're awesome. There we go. I mean, that's it. That's how you do it. All right, well, we're done. I'll see y'all later. No, I'm just teasing. Let's decorate it, shall we? Just a little joke. All right. Oh, do you have, I know they make like anxiety medicine for dogs. Have you, or given them, I know my brother and sister-in-law give their dog Benadryl, because she does too. Look. Then we can just slip these little recipe cards in here. And I like that the recipe cards stick out. We have all this room up here too, where, you know, we don't have to worry about them sticking out. It's cute. I like that they stick out and like it says recipe, you know, that's fun. I like that there's all different kinds of recipe cards in this kit. That's also fun. These are a little thinner. I'm just gonna put one in each one, just alternating. This back one might have 2 because there were 9 cards and I put 8 envelopes in. So we'll put this thicker one back here behind here. Okay, so we've got now a recipe card in each of the little envelopes. Still closes nicely. We put that gusset. That was the 2 3/4, the 3-inch, and the 3 1/4. Now let's decorate. We could also put things like these beautiful butterfly cards in there. It doesn't have to be just recipe cards, and they're blank on the back, so someone could actually, you know, write on them as well. Let me put one with this thinner recipe card. That's an option. Let's see what else came in this kit. Ephemera wise. Ooh. I like that pear. What's this? This is a sticker. Okay. Oh, these would be perfect in there. Of course, you can decorate them. They might be a little long. I don't know. Let's see. Don't know till you try. They're a little long, but you could just trim them off. Just tear this off. Put the guest checks in there. And like I said, this doesn't have to be like a food recipe journal. It could be like a recipe for happiness journal. And you have all these cute little cards to journal on and these little journal spaces. Here's another one. Put this one in there. And see, you want, when you're working on craft fair projects, you want something fast like this. At least I do. Because then I don't have to charge a lot, but I can make, you know, get my money back on my time. Then there's these. What if we just put a couple of those in? These are fun. I kind of want to make something else out of these, but this is totally an option. Aw, that one doesn't match. That's fine. Ooh, I do like these, having these in there. Still fine to close. All right, now we've almost used up like all the ephemera, which is really cool. I'm good with that situation. My craft room needs some relief. It needs a reprieve. It needs me using something up. Now we also have these little bits. Cute. These are stickers, by the way. And all of these, I love these little labels and stuff. Okay, let's, little stamps. Okay. There's a piece of paper over here. There's lots of pieces of paper over here, but there are these pieces that I think would be really pretty journaling cards too. Was this the kit? I'm trying to think to myself if this is the kit that had all the amazing, like some of my favorite Project Life cards ever. I think it must have been a different kit, but let me grab those because I think I want to put those in here. Let me see if that was in this other kit. Oh, it was one. with all the blue, that's right. We'll just put a few of them in here because I loved these Project Life cards. They have some really sweet sayings. Stay focused and extra sparkly. Get up, dress up, show up, never give up. This one's just plain. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. Persian proverb. I like that a lot. Some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost. Love that too. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Isn't that the truth? A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Aren't these great? Visualize your highest self, then start showing up as that. Whatever you are, be a good one. Wild like the wind, that's me. Wild soul forever. Shine your confidence and turn the page. I love these so much. I love the color. I love the sayings. Let's do that one because I think it goes well. Let's put that one in there, and then let's pick one more. I mean, we could put this one. It doesn't have to say something. I love the stay focused and extra sparkly. I'm going to do get up, dress up, show up, never give up. Those are cute. Okay, I think those are postcards. Those are super cute. Okay. I'm going to put those. Those don't go to this kit. I stole those from another kit. All right, so some of these, I like how this is building up to where there are multiple cards in each little envelope here. Some have 3, some have 2. Put that one there. Let's put this one back here. Now there's roughly 3 cards in every envelope. I still like that it's closing flat. This is the side view. Now I want to collage on this as well. And work with some of these pieces of fabulosity. Like, we can put some lace on here. I did like this pear as well. I love pears. We have 2 pear trees in our yard. One is suffering right now though. Poor thing. We cut off, it got blight. And we had to cut off a bunch of it. And we've noticed in the last week or so that a couple more branches seem to be affected. So we need to get out there and cut those off too. We're hoping it'll make it. It's our Anjou pear. And then we have a Bartlett pear. Pear is definitely one of my favorite fruits. I like that. So let's start with that. Then we can put some other collage pieces on here. We've got Heart and Home. I really like, we can even try to find a place to put these little tabs and stickers on the inside. Look at that pig. So cute. There's some, that's what the other piece of paper had farm stuff on it, which I thought was adorable. It's a cow. Homemade happiness. Let's stay home. We are simply blessed. Oh, I love these. But I like this. I think this is what I'm going to do. Now, if you're worried about the closure, don't worry. I think we're just going to use Velcro. I think we'll just stick it closed with some Velcro. Let me get my ephemera gathered up over here again. Okay, clear the path so y'all can see what we're working on. This is what we're working on. All right, Fabri-Tac. I was working with this one yesterday and it's feeling pretty thick. I'm wondering if I can add acetone to it, since it's an acetone glue, to get it to loosen up a little. I should probably go on their website and see if there's a FAQ section or if they have a place where I could ask them that question. I like it hanging down over that edge a bit, like that. Makes that straight edge not so square, not so straight. Okay. There we go. And now this, we'll just, I like it off to the side. We'll glue it off to the side over here. I'm just going to use my PVA for that. Isn't that pretty? It's hard to cover that up. That's really pretty. But this is what we're doing. And you'll catch a little bit of the butterfly on the back when you flip it open. There we go. And I liked the heart and home. Right there. Is this a sticker? Y'all don't know. I don't know. I think it's not. That's paper. I'm going to glue this on with Fabri-Tac. Since it's going over the fabric. Let me catch up to you guys. I've been doing better. Let's see. Hey, Sala. Oh, good. Yes, please add your YouTube. I'm glad you did that. And good morning. Jennifer McKinnon, thank you. Yeah, this is a great little recipe or card holder or a journal. However, you know, somebody wanted to use it. Makes me think of that Harry Connick Jr. song. I think it was called Recipe for Love, something like that. I used to be a huge Harry Connick Jr. fan. Yeah, Rhonda's on the other side of the world having a completely opposite season as us. Okay, could add more, but I kind of like the simplicity that we have going on here. There's also these cool things, and I don't know what else I'd use that big one for, so let's use this. These come in all different sizes. I have some in my stash as well. Is it this big? It may be this big. Actually, no, they're a little bit smaller. Are they all the same size? Yeah, those are a little smaller. And then they come much smaller. Let's use this big one right here. I like that, because then what we could do is tie some lace or ribbon on it, and that could wrap around the journal. We could also put it up here. I kind of like it over here. Where should I put it? Y'all tell me, y'all vote. Should I put it in the top side here, and that way the ribbon, I think so, and that way the ribbon, if I do put ribbon in it that wraps around, it won't cover this stuff. So I think that that's what we'll do. Yeah, this thing is mega, Sella. It's heavy duty. Don't worry, I know I missed some of y'all's comments. I'm going to go back to them, by the way. Yeah, I was just going to put a piece of Velcro right here and just make this a Velcro, which we could still do. But now that I'm putting this on, it could also just be a ribbon closure. Either way works. I'm going to poke a hole right there. Put that through. This thing is mega strong, mega big. I might end up trimming some of the brad off. We'll see. If it gets in the way, I'll just trim it back. It just makes it in the fold. Yeah. I can't turn it this way because then my ring is going the wrong way. I have to have it going this way. I can fix that. I'm just gonna snip off a little bit of it. I don't have on eye protective wear, so I'm just closing my eyes in case this thing goes flying. This is some hard metal. Okay, that one doesn't want to cut it. I have a backup. Let's see if the backup's any stronger. Not really. This stuff is strong. This brad is not playing around. Okay. Let's see if I can just clamp it, bend it. You guys, my tools don't always make it back to the craft room. I know what, yeah, bend it backwards. That's right. Just bend it back and forth. That'll break it. This is fun, huh? Hey, this is just what it is. It is what it is. There you go. Now, I want to bend it down. Okay. And now I want to cover this because one, that's a big hole and that's a big brad. I'm going to put those shards into a piece of tape so they don't get lost in my craft room and in my foot. All right, let me measure this, and we're going to cover this with a piece of paper. Okay, got a little battered during that process. So 6 3/8 by 2 3/4. I think I will just go ahead and cover it with the same. There we go. We'll just do that. It was 6 3/4, not 6 3/8, and 2 3/4. Alrighty. And that will just go right there. That's good. It'll strengthen the corners of this little thing. It'll cover up this, which is going to make me happy. I'm also going to put double-sided tape on it to secure it like that. Oh, go get breakfast made, Cordelia, you sweetheart. I hope it's a good one. We're pretty much done here. I mean, just a little decorating still to go, but you've seen the bulk of it, bulk of the process. I have got to clean this glue bottle tip out, y'all. It is super gunky, super stuck. There we go. It's flowing now. Woohoo! There we go. Now we're getting a lot of glue. That's good. I wanted a lot of glue. Okay. Put this over here. Like that. Here we go. Great. That's good. Okay. Let's look at the ribbon. We've used the lace. Oh, I kind of like this ribbon is so soft, and I like that color with the pear. Let's use this. I like the idea of just securing it on like that, and then it can wrap around the journal. I wonder if it can come back through. I mean, it could, or it can just tie on here. I think what I'll do is take this to my sewing machine. You wouldn't have to. You could just glue it, or you could just tie it in a knot. But I kind of want to stitch it on here. I'm going to stitch this on here, and then I'm also going to roll this edge, I think, and stitch it. And that way we have a nice, beautiful ribbon to close this with. So I can run this through my sewing machine. Look at me getting all fancy. I think when I decorate these and paint them or do whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to glue them on to like a board or something so I can just grab the board. But I'm going to be over here sewing. I'm not really going anywhere. Just going on the other side of my craft room. part's done. Just need scissors. And one more little doodad to do. The rolled end, of course, is going to be the trickiest part. I don't know if it looks better or worse, but we'll just cut it off the end if we don't like it. Trim up my ends. Yeah, no, I don't use normal colors, and I don't even use the same color bobbin that I have on the top. So I have purple and pink right now. But yeah, I just want that sewn. That is really on there. That's not going anywhere. See, and we can just wrap that around. And then I tried to make it long enough that it could come back through the other side. I don't know if I don't like this end, so this is what we're going to do with that. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Okay. There we go. That works. That'll keep it closed. And there's enough ribbon on this that if the little journal expands, the little recipe holder, that there's enough that they could just wrap it once and tuck it in or whatever. I like that. I think we can decorate this too, though. You know, with a little piece of ephemera. This one's too big. One of those little bitty labels. You know, something like that. You could do that. I don't think I will, but it could be done. Let's see if we can incorporate some of these into the inside, and then I'll let you guys go. But we have already, in less than an hour, because the first 15 minutes of this live was us fiddling around. Okay, me fiddling around. Before you tape your envelopes together, you could distress them, obviously. I just left mine white, but you could distress them. You could go in now to all of these and add little pieces of ephemera. You could poke holes. This is a thick plastic, but if we could poke a hole in it, put an eyelet, you could add dangles. That would be really cute. I don't know. I kind of just like it plain like this, honestly. Yeah, I just kind of like it plain. Don't mind me as I fiddle with this thing to figure out what I want to do with it. I think the original way is the best way. Just wrapping it and tucking it in. That'll work. I don't know if it's the best design. I'm kind of having second thoughts. We could just have it. No one panic. It's okay. Everything's fine. Could just have it dangle and then put the Velcro, which was my original idea. My friend Megan sent me a bunch of Velcro from the Dollar Tree because my Dollar Tree, I couldn't find it anymore. Hey, Nima, how are you? Hey, Jim. Sorry, I was really deep into indecisive, well, into problem solving. Let's call it that. I was not going to be able to leave that ribbon right there. So what I do is I just stick the two sides together like so. And that way you know they'll be perfectly lined up. Then I just stick it down somewhere. We're going to put it, doesn't really matter. Put it right here, but I kind of want to strengthen this if it's going to have Velcro. So for now, I'm going to stick it up here. This is already strengthened because it has the double cardstock. I think we need to put another piece right here to strengthen this side as well. Hey, and I like it, so that's good. Wow, this glue is really going now in a major way. Let's just smooth some of that. There we go. Yeah, these could be very quick gift or craft fair thing. You can find recipe cards. This was just a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that I made the cover out of. Now that's good. That should be good. I'm going to let it dry a little bit before I go putting the Velcro on and opening it up. This is fun. I like that this just hangs down. We could decorate the inside of this as well. Could put cows or pigs or flowers, whatever you want. A label like that. What else do we got? Oh, I like this gather. Now we're gonna have the Velcro here though. So let's move it all down a little bit. So the Velcro, it's probably gonna catch on that label. Just move the label down. I like that. I'm not sticking it yet. I'm just, yeah, I like that. Let's move it down a little bit more, and because I'm looking at it with the front, with the lace and everything. Ooh, I like that. Okay, time to glue it. I think this is a sticker. Yes. Love it. Oh, whoa. Come back here. Oh, got it just in time. My Velcro is loose up there. I mean, it doesn't have its backing on it. So it's stuck to my flower almost. Then these little flowers right here. Well, this was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can see how quickly one of these comes together. No sewing. Hopefully a low intimidation project. Not a lot of intimidation in this project. I hope. Well, I could just sit here and decorate this all day long. I think we all know that. I'm going to catch up to you guys, see what y'all have been talking about. There we go. Now, I'm just looking to see. It is going to land a little bit on that flower, but I think it'll be okay. I glued that flower down pretty well. My concern is like if it could pull up, but I don't think it will. If anything, it's definitely reinforced now. I like that you can see gather right here. It says heart and home and gather. Very shabby chic kind of country. Well, we're going to have to trim this again because I don't like that I can't see gather. There we go. This reminds me of my brother Tommy's cast. He had to get a cast on his arm and he kept trimming it off to where he eventually had to go and get it recast because he had compromised his cast so much that they had to redo it. Oh my gosh, that's what this little fabric reminds me of. All of that is just too big or distracting. But I kind of want to put something on there. Oh, I could put a bow, but I don't want it to be too distracting. Let's try fussy cutting this butterfly a little more. I don't like all that white border. That's good. I can live with that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Fabri-Tac. And now really, you guys, I think I'm done. For real this time. With the project. I'm still gonna read y'all's comments. It's an accordion holder. Yes, it sure is. It does have recipe cards in it, but I've been suggesting that it could be like Recipe for Happiness. It could be a journal, or you can write recipes. It could be both. I could see myself using something like this for my grandma who's passed, but like some of her recipes and the things she used to make in her kitchen. I have her recipe up here, actually. I have one of her recipes up here somewhere on my desk. Anyways, I could see myself journaling about my grandma and, you know, my childhood with my grandma and the things that she would make and writing some of her recipes. I mean, Recipe for Happiness and Joy. I think it's a great craft fair project. So it is Velcroed. And I did have to reinforce. So this is just, this cover is just, you know, scrapbook paper, one sheet. But I did decide to reinforce here and here so that since it has this Velcro opening, that would be strong enough and nothing would pull apart. So I like it. We did good, you guys. I like that butterfly being there. I wonder if there's another, I know, this is how I am, but I wonder if there is another butterfly to put on this other side so when it flips up, it's not too gnarly. I mean, it's not too gnarly for me, but it might be too gnarly for someone else. So I saw a new digital from you, I think. Is it a freebie or what? Are you, where are you going to sell your stuff? We want to know. And does it have stars or was I thinking of someone else? I need to, girl, I'm going to message you on Instagram because I got all kinds of questions and ideas and things. but I thought I saw something new from you pop up on my radar. I just don't know where I was. I don't know if I was on YouTube and I saw it, or if I was on Instagram and I saw it. I just saw something. And it wasn't scary. I still have to finish my candles. They are dry. Okay, now we have a butterfly on both sides. There we go. I like that. I like that better than the wonky stitching. Plus the colors go with the softness of this journal. So that is it. Let's open her up. It is an accordion. I put 8 envelopes in it, and each envelope has a recipe card. This one has a postcard, and then the tab, plastic tab, which is really fun. This one has a guest check, a recipe card, and a project life card. Recipe card, plastic card. Let's put another one in there. I wanted to use some of these. I thought these would be so pretty in here. They also came in this kit. This is called Spring Farmhouse from Prima. It's an older collection. You might be able to find it if you just Google it. Or maybe you have something in your stash. I'm sure you can find a printable online. But, oh, I really like these. I think these would be really cute in there. Let's cut those out and add them in. You know what else I like? Let's do this. Let's cut them out like this. We're going to cut 2 side by side like this, and then fold it and have these little cards. And we could put scrap paper in there, have a little journaling spot. Here's this one. So pretty. I'm going to burnish these. So we'll put these in there too. I mean, we just go on and on and on. Don't even get me started on the decoration part, because that's where I just keep going and going and adding and adding. But just like that, I can add one of those in there. This one only had 2. Some have 2, some have 3. Ooh, this one needs a little bit of something right there. How fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you feel inspired to make one of these. Again, the base for this, you could go back and watch, but the base for this is a piece of scrapbook paper. And I don't know how I actually remember it, but the cover is 6 3/4 by 12. And then we scored at 2 3/4, 3 inches, and 3 1/4 for the top part. Right here is where all those score lines are. And that's it. And then I used the Dreams Etc. kit for all of it, 100% of it. And then I used these envelopes, the white, doesn't matter what brand. You can buy these at the Dollar Tree. They're actually cheaper than that at my grocery store. They're 99 cents. So you might even check your grocery store, but I used 8 of these. And this is the 6 3/4 envelopes. And we came up with this. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys are doing well. Rhonda likes it. Thanks, Rhonda. Nima, thank you. And Sala and everybody. I hope y'all make one. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Kimmy. How are you? I'm going to go back. And Miss Gloria. I saw you in here. But I don't know if I said hi and hi. I don't think you were talking to me. You might have been talking to Sala when you asked about a favorite technique. Panicking about the closure thing. This thing. Yeah, I like the edit. I don't know about y'all, but I like it like this. And I like the simple closure of the Velcro. I love that when it flips up, there's a butterfly too. Yeah, this was the answer. It just took us a minute to get there, that's for sure. I'm just catching up a little bit. Yeah, and just so y'all know, you can get recipe cards. You can buy physical recipe cards at Hobby Lobby usually. At least I know they used to always carry them. But you can also usually get a digital and print them. If you just go on Etsy and look for recipe cards, I'm sure you can, I know you can find a digital for them, or you might be able to find them at your Hobby Lobby. I think they are usually in the paper crafting area, if I'm not mistaken. That's where you find them. I think I'm all caught up. If I missed anything, Dana, hey girl, sorry. She was heading to work. She just popped in to say hi, but I missed her when she did. I missed Elena as well. Or Ilana. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you're still here. Sorry about that. I was knee deep in crafting, I'm sure. That's the only reason I missed you guys. So, thanks, Vicky. Vicky says Hobby Lobby does still have them. The one thing I would say is pick a non-directional paper for this part if you can. And then you don't have to worry about weirdness. And when I say weirdness, it's because, well, we're turning it, you know, on our side, which you could always cut for that. But then things fold over and you have these different flaps, you know, so I would suggest a non-directional paper when you're picking your paper. Oh, cool. Natty and Moon. Perfect. You ladies just gave us all of our answers. So Hobby Lobby still has the printed ones if you don't have a printer and you don't do Etsy. But if you do Etsy and you have a printer, then you can do Natty and Moon. Nima has a question. Can you tell me again the name of the last paper collection? Oh, the little farmhouse one? Sure. Spring Farmhouse from Prima Marketing. Prima makes some of my favorite papers. But it's called Spring Farmhouse, and this particular one's called Beautiful Life if you were to find it, you know, in single sheets. And the one we used is called Full Heart because they name, see this? They name some of their individual sheets that they sell. So the one we used was Full Heart, and this one is Beautiful Life. They're both just fabulous. This is Beautiful Life. And then the one that I cut apart and made, that was this one right here. And that was Full Heart. Yeah. This Beautiful Life one is a little more collaged. It doesn't have the cut aparts the way this one does. This one is clearly 12 cut aparts. So that's the difference between those two, but they're from the same collection. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, Prima is so awesome. Yeah, so Natty and Moon have it. And hey, Maddie, yes, this is a recipe holder or journal. See, you could make one of these, you guys, and I promise I'm gonna let you go soon. But you could make one of these like my treasure box journal. Like, it doesn't have to be for recipes, is all I'm getting at. So my treasure box is a boxed journal, and it just has, you know, different cards in it. And a swan, little glass swan. But yeah, you could do a concept like this as well, and not use recipe cards, but just use, you know, pretty paper, pretty journaling cards. Especially if you have, so this is the treasure box journal. But, you know, if you have a bunch of 12 by 12 paper, just cut it down to 4 by 6. Here, we'll do it real quick. I can't help it. I'm terrible at saying goodbye, obviously. But let's, just real quick, for those who don't want to do recipe but want to make one of these accordion journals. This is Spring Farmhouse Gather. So I liked this piece. I thought this would be pretty for some journaling cards. Love this. So all you need to do is, I'm going to do mine 4 inches so that they go across. They're going to be 6 across and 4 down. So let me show you. We're going to make some journaling cards right now. These are the same size as those recipe cards. Okay, so we get 3 strips that are 4 by 12, and then we just cut those in half. And we're going to have 6 journaling cards that are the same size as the recipe cards from 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So you could make one of these little accordion journals that doesn't have anything to do with recipes, but all the same measurements. So you just not do the recipe and do your journaling cards instead. Totally an option. But this one right here is a recipe journal. But you could do that. You could do, I'm sure, a million different things that I haven't thought of, but that's just an option. All right, any more questions before I go? Oh yeah, totally. I actually, Nima, we used to do the envelope thing, the Dave Ramsey thing, and I made one of these for that. Yep. I made one of these for that, to save cash. You can totally do that. You have an awesome day, Rhonda Lane. I'm guessing you need to go night-night and get some sleep. I think that's where you're at in your day. Sala, you still have the evening ahead of you. Have a good one. Everyone else, have a super awesome day. I might be live tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, maybe. We'll work on something. Hey, Joy Ninja. All right, guys. That's it. Love you guys. Have a super awesome day. I'll see you later. Bye.